Alright, so on my channel you'll see me play a lot of GunZ, the Duel. It's this really old third-person shooter that came out in like early 2000, 2004, 2003, 2006. But I played it a lot in like 2010. That's when I played the most of it. I played it way earlier than that, but majority of my GunZ life took place in like 2010, 2011. But yeah, it's my favorite game ever. So, Splatoon is also my favorite game. Well, my other favorite game. You can have multiple favorite games. Anyway, been playing Splatoon pretty much since day one for a Wii U. Went to GameStop, picked it up, picked up my pre-order, got my amiibos, fell in love with it as soon as I saw the trailer. But yeah, Splatoon's mobility and fast-paced combat reminds me of my favorite game, GunZ. So I just kind of wanted to do a quick comparison I don't know, the things that about Splatoon that I think are similar to GunZ. So yeah, let's get on with this shit. See, it's kind of loud, so I'm gonna cut that down a little bit. Alright, in a bit. Alright, next section. So as you see, you know what I'm saying, in GunZ, you can mix match clothing. You feel me? See, I have all my different outfits here. Yeah, freedom of expression is always a good thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a girl. You can pick a male character. Feel me? We love character customization. Lots of different choices for clothing options, weapons. You know, we love freedom of expression here, right? So yeah, we got the outfit down pat. Well, we got the customization section down pat. I mean,
let's rock.
That's Splatoon. Crip, style, fashion is just as much a part of the game as you know, turf war and other regular Splatoon gameplay. It's a part of the culture. But yeah, as you can see, this is a third-person shooter, just like Splatoon. It's kind of hard to... Here, let me adjust this a little bit. See, it's a little managed. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is Splatoon. I mean, we are all familiar with Splatoon. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you're finding my channel through my GunZ videos or Splatoon videos, but yeah, Splatoon is very similar to GunZ in the sense that fast-paced movement, freedom of movement. Except that with GunZ, the moving style in GunZ is sort of like a series of unintentional glitches and animation enhancement. And there's been some, I want to say there's been like methods in like Splatoon 1 to cancel animation to quick certain actions. In GunZ, obviously, for the player base to sort of take advantage of the ability to cancel animations and things like that. It wasn't really intended by the developers, and they even thought about patching it out. But you know, there was such blowback from the fans. Like, that they just decided to let it rock. Ultimately, it raised the learning curve for the game, and bad recipe for disaster for any MMO is having a massive learning curve. So by letting the animation, by allowing the players to continue to like use these glitches to cancel animations and like move faster and this, that, and so forth, it just led to it being a lot more complicated for new players to join the game. You know, they had to learn. You have to kind of learn different types of ways to move in the game just to sort of like survive and exist, and like, and the amount of training it takes, like, it's almost like learning a martial art, you know, learning cape style, but you know, it's like a formula. Once you learn the basics, you pretty much can apply other things, and eventually you can kind of come up with your own style of how you want to play. But yeah, and that's, you know, because of all those aspects, you know, it makes this whole game still like beloved to this day. As you can see, like, there's still people in this lobby. This game is like almost 20 years old. So yeah, the movement, third-person shooter, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, I have the Splatbrella in my hand, you know, the shotgun type weapon of Splatoon. I wouldn't call it my main. I don't really main weapons. My favorite weapon is the bucket, the sloshers. I really love sloshers. But I also am in love with this weapon because it's a shotgun, which was pretty much like the main weapon choice for any K-style guns player. So it's a shotgun, and you can block at will. You can block at will, which is like pretty much the bread and butter of K-style. Being able to block at will, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, yeah, block at will with the shotgun. And there haven't really been any other games that I know where like you can sort of, you know, shoot very fast and just do a very quick assortment of actions in a very quick succession. Like, name a game where you can like shoot and then block immediately, you know, shoot and defend yourself, where, you know, the only thing that would like make Splatoon's umbrella closer is if the umbrella had like a blade on it or something like that. Well, it kind of does have like melee aspect to it with like physical touch for the umbrella, but yeah. So, you know, we got a guns-like game. We got a guns-like weapon. I mean, it's basically a recipe for me to fall in love with immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like, people who love guns are already on a major search for games that are kind of like guns, like Fortnite. I can't really think of any others. I've heard Black Desert Online has some gun similarities with the sword combat and whatnot. Obviously, Splatoon plays completely different as far as like, you know, the turf war aspect, King of the Hill games, the rank modes. Guns doesn't really do any of that. It's pretty much straightforward deathmatch, team deathmatch. They do have like some extra modes some side modes, kind of like King of the Hill, this, that, and so forth. But it's basically like OG. You go in here, it's PvP, pure 100% PvP. They do have quests if you're into like. They do have like non-PvP activities and stuff like that, sort of like Salmon Run. If you're into that, but yeah, I don't know. Shoot, block, shoot, block, shoot, block. I just wanted to make a quick, you know, comparison video. I don't know if this is like an appreciation video for guns and Splatoon and why I love them so much, for like some sort of explanation. But I wanted to make some sort of like a video showing like both guns and Splatoon in certain capacity and explaining why I love Splatoon so much. Because I wouldn't play Splatoon honestly if I didn't love this game so much. With the fast-paced movement, with the freedom to play however you want, move however you want. I'm a big fan of action RPGs, and I like being able to put as much of my mind, my actions into everything I do in a video game. So, you know, Guns and Splatoon just checks all those boxes for me. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. It's a good place to stop.